Mhm. Slow.
In the dark where the shadows roam, whispers rise from the great unknown. Voices calling through the static glow. Secrets buried where the cold winds blow. Tune in close, don't let go. This is Radio Paranormal. This is Radio Paranormal. This is Radio Paranormal. Radio Paranormal.
Welcome to Radio Paranormal.
Well, hello, Miss Stephanie. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Radio Paranormal. It's going to be, thanks for coming on.
Oh my gosh, of course. This is an honor. I'm so excited.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So Brandon will be back. He's having some internet issues. It's going to just be the two of us for a little bit anyway.
Oh boy. He left us alone.
I know.
I love it. That could be trouble. I love it though.
So we kind of generally I want bios, so I want to know a little bit about you for myself, but I like to kind of let our guests, let our viewers get to know our guests, let our guests talk about themselves. But you are going to be at the New Orleans Paracon this summer.
Yes.
One of our vendors, and hopefully more in the future.
Yes.
So introduce yourself and tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, sure. So my name's Stephanie Cowan. I am, AKA the mini medium. I was kind of branded that name by my husband because I'm 5 feet tall. So it was perfect. It was like, we were trying to come up with a name, and in the beginning it was Stephanie's Tarot Readings. And I was like, it's just, I don't really read tarot. It's more mediumship, So anyhow, he came up with the name, and it's just been perfect. So some people call me Stephanie, some say Minnie. Either one is fine, but but it was perfect. But I live here in Harriman, Utah. I lived here pretty much my whole life. Kind of going into my background of where my gifts kind of started to kick in. Goes way back to when I was 7 years old, and kind of maybe a lot like other mediums. They started in a young age starting to see spirit, and I actually saw my grandfather, who had passed several months prior, and my little brother Ryan had just been born. And my first recollection is this one of my mediumship, and saw my grandfather. An apparition, of course, looking into the bassinet of where my little brother Ryan was. And I just saw my grandpa I could smell him. I could smell, his cologne. I just knew it was him, and it didn't scare me, So I just was like, oh, okay. And walked back in my bedroom, went back to sleep, and woke up the next morning and told my mom about it. And my mom, she's passed, but my mom was very gifted as well. She just wouldn't really open herself up to it. And so when I told her, I think it was the first time that she realized that I also had these abilities, or these gifts per se. So she kind of just chopped it up to just, I think it scared her. So she said, it's just your imagination. And, and just kind of, we just left it at that. And so as I grew up, through elementary and junior high and high school, I just knew that I wasn't like everybody else. I just knew there was something different. And, I was a cheerleader in high school. I didn't really mesh with the other girls. I would be kind of by myself all the time, and I never understood why until I went in my early 20s. I went and saw a psychic medium, and my mom, of course, took me to her. And she said, why are you not sharing your gifts? Why are you not helping people with your gifts? And I thought she was batshit crazy. I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, lady. So I just kind of said, oh, okay, well, so she said, I want you to get a deck of tarot and use that as kind of, a template, a guide. So I did. I got me a deck of tarot cards. And when I started to really practice and open my gifts up, it really was, I was so focused on the meaning of the tarot cards. And this part's really important because when people come and get readings with me, I don't read tarot, but we'll use the tarot cards as more of a visual validation for the sitter to see what my gifts are bringing. And so in the beginning, I was so worried about the meaning of the dang cards. And I finally just relaxed and said, you know what? I can't remember 78 cards, and then every card has 2 meanings to it. And then every spread is different. And I thought, I can't even remember what I ate for breakfast. So, I'm like, this is not going to work. So fast forward, I lived in Arizona. I got divorced and met my husband. We actually knew each other when we went to high school. We went to high school together and came back to Utah. I got pregnant with our 3rd daughter, which is our daughter together. And then I have 2 children with my previous marriage. But anyhow, so right when COVID hit in 2020, I worked for a large kind of health corporation, Intermountain Healthcare. And I was a project manager and I was, I have my bachelor's degree. I thought this is what I'm going to do with my life. So when 2020, when, good old COVID hit, they sent us home to work indefinitely. And I started to get very depressed. I started to go back to some pretty dark ways, some old ways. And I'm actually a 17, almost 18-year recovering addict. So I realized I was going back to these thoughts again because I was so depressed because I love people. I need that interaction. So anyhow, my husband's like, get your cards out, start, maybe reading. So I did. I opened up my good old, old tarot deck, the Rider-Waite, and anyway, fast forward to now, I quit my job 4 years ago with Intermountain, and I've been pursuing my purpose as a psychic medium and sharing my gifts and getting to do all of these conventions and touring now. And so it's just been beautiful. And, my strongest of my gifts really is my mediumship. And that's my favorite, is to really help people that have lost someone and to hopefully give them some guidance, or healing, whatever it may be. So that's kind of my background in a nutshell.
It's amazing. Welcome back, Brandon.
Yes, I'm glad you're here.
Am I? Am I back? Am I really?
We'll see for how long.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with my internet, so we're gonna try.
Just cross fingers. It's
That's
so
right.
funny. One of the reasons for me that I wanted to do the Paracon in New Orleans coming up is because, and I love that you touched on this. I felt the same way growing up. I never fit in with the girls. I never fit in with people. If anyone's a Twilight fan and watched the character Bella Swan, I'll say I felt like I was tripping my whole life.
Yes.
Never fit in. It really touches home for me, and seeing people doing our ghost hunts and other events here in New Orleans with abilities and struggling and not having an outlet for education and not having all these other things. This is the reason having people like you that they can listen to and just say, you know what, wow, I don't feel so weird anymore, or I feel the same way, because it is hard. I think we are we're just sometimes out of water we're fish out of water till we figure out what's doing it,
Right. Oh yeah, 100%. And I always say that, everything happens for a reason, and there's all of, divine timing. And, some people say, well, do you have regrets that you didn't come out? I always say I came out of the broom closet. That's my favorite thing to say.
Because I say something similar too. Yeah.
I love it. Oh, Jen, I knew you and I were going to get along great. I knew just from the looks and just when I saw your picture and I talked to your hubby, I thought, girl, we're going to be BFFs until it's going to be so good. I bet we have a lot in common that we actually know yet. But yeah, so I love that you're doing this. And, I remember the first time I did my first paranormal convention. And it was in Las Vegas, and we won't talk about that. That was a whole thing I didn't even know was a mess at the time. But I got to meet so many people that understood me and accepted me. And I didn't have to apologize for the things I was telling them or say, sorry, this might sound weird. It was just nice. It was so nice. But yeah, I think it's amazing what you guys are doing. So thank you.
Well, and we appreciate you guys being a part of it. And, everyone, Brandon's going to be there too. So I know you guys met in Gettysburg, wasn't it?
Yeah. We met for the first time in Gettysburg. Yeah. At the Ghost City Tours place where I did a podcast there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just did one for them too, my hubby and I. So.
Oh, fun. Oh, I love it. Such a good, I know there's a lot of drama that can happen within the paranormal community, which that's, I think, with anything. But I'll tell you, I don't get involved in that. I refuse to. So outside of that, I feel like it's such a great community. I have loved everybody I've met at every single one. I've done the Bash. I've done the New Jersey Para-Unity Expo. And then I'll be doing the New Orleans one now. So, I mean, it's just, one here in Utah that I did that's out in Vernal. I can't remember the name of it. I just lost it. But so it's a great community of people for the most part. Yeah.
And so tell me what your outlet was for finding how to work on your gifts. I know you mentioned did you have a mentor or?
No, and I'll tell you, I wished I would have had a mentor. I mean, I had mentors that I watched. Like, I really loved when my mom, when I was younger, we would watch like Sylvia Brown. I'm totally aging myself. I just turned 50. So, Sylvia Brown, we'd watch her. We would watch John Edwards. We would watch, Long Island Medium, so those were kind of my mentors, if you will. But I just learned on my own and just had to just trust in my gifts. And now I mentor others and I love it. I've had people come out of the broom closet now since they have sat with me. And that's my purpose, to leave behind this legacy for those who have these beautiful gifts that don't know what to do with it,
Sorry if you heard that background noise. Welcome to the background noise of the French Quarter of New Orleans. You might hear some random cars.
I love it. That's okay. I'm all for it.
So you said that you had your gifts since you were Brandon. How are you, Brandon? Welcome back. Hi.
I don't even know where I'm going to be, what's going to happen now. Welcome to my weekend.
I love it. It's the energy. It's the energy out there right now, Brandon.
Well, Brandon had a very rough day today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry, my friend. Dang it.
Yeah, we had we had a big motorcycle ride. It's a bunch of the chapters met up, and we had a rider go down today, and I ended up having to work on him on the side of the road. And his daughter was riding with him. She's fine, but
oh boy,
he has broken. He's got a broken jaw, broken nose, broken collarbone, broken ribs, and brain bleed. So,
and this was what it was an American Legion event, you said? Am I wrong?
Yeah,
wasn't
it
around?
was an American Legion event. So he's a veteran. So yeah. So I had to work on him, and then I had to make sure that we got his bike somewhere off the side of the road and take care of all that. So thoughts and prayers. Hopefully I'll go. I may be going back down because this ride was like a 500-mile ride. I rode from I live almost in North Carolina, and we rode all the way down to the coast and then all the way back this weekend. So, oh, yeah. Hopefully I'll ride back down there. I'm going to go see him in the hospital. He's probably going to, he'll need some help. It's going to be a long one, but anyway, yeah.
Oh, darn it. Well, I will send some good Reiki healing energy his way. If you want to message me just his first and last name, I'll send some his way. Okay.
I can do it.
Yeah. I mean, and you know, when we talked earlier, if something like this was going to happen, it happened with a group of people extremely capable of handling. You had your medics and your military training in your whole group. So if someone was going to have something happen to them, they had a group of people around them immediately to be able to help and know what to do. The right thing
I hate
to
to say it, but we were actually working better than the professional paramedics when they got there. Like they were trash. We just took over.
Yeah.
So yeah,
he's lucky
I mean,
to have guys around him. And you talk about that, that
definitely.
intervention
So, yeah.
and the daughter being okay, and she was on the back, right? So she's fine. So it's a bad thing, but a few good things happen to save at least the daughter from a lot of injuries, So
yeah.
So
and I forgot to make matters worse. His mom and dad were riding in front of him, and his best friend was riding behind him.
Oh, wow. So everybody witnessed it, huh?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang it.
So I'm going to be quiet because I've got a lag, but you guys keep going, and I'm going to put comments up, and I'm going to try to jump in when I can.
Okay. All right. So we wanted to talk about that too, because I know we're going to be doing some work with helping the family and veterans and all these other things. So, but I mean, even just to tie that into what we were talking about, sometimes accidents like that can bring out abilities too.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I was very not taken back, like insulted, but just very surprised. I was on a podcast. Someone said, "Oh, did you see them all your life, or did you have a near-death experience?" And I went, "Did I what?" And it, not that I know of. Mom's here, and she's never told me I have. I'm 53. I'll be 53 this year, so I don't think so. But I know sometimes that people have had those, and then their abilities come out, and then that has to be pretty darn confusing to them too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I had an NDE, which is a near-death experience. And it actually happened to be shortly before, it was in second grade. So it was before my experience with seeing my grandpa. So it makes me wonder if that near-death experience, is why, why I'm able to do what I do and the things I can see and hear and feel. And I really believe that when that happens, and you don't have to have an NDE to be a medium, I think sometimes it just magnifies because you end up crossing the veil and coming back. And so you get that, that kind of, you're able to see and hear and feel things on that side at such an early age, and then carrying that with you as your purpose throughout the rest of your life. And, and even when you don't have a near-death experience and you have these gifts, like you were just saying, Ben, that all of a sudden it hits and you're like, what the heck is this?
Yeah.
It can be scary. Oh yeah.
I mean, we grew up in the same time frame. So when I recognized the first person who had passed that I saw, same, we were a small town, very conservative Catholic community. And so the response was, you were dreaming.
Yep. That's what my mom said. Yep.
And it was
Yep.
very like shut down. And what was funny, you talk about coming out of the broom closet. When I finally started working on mine, I had gone back up to Wisconsin, where I'm from, because my uncle had passed in an accident. And I kept telling my husband, I was like, I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him. I know it runs in our family. I know it does. I know it does. And we had he's back at dinner, and we were all sitting around, and I had actually had some recordings of my uncle's voice after he had passed, that he had come to me. And that's what I kind of use. Like, if you want to hear it, you can. If you don't, that's fine. But then I said, listen, I have these abilities. I know I'm not alone. I know it runs in our family. And man, it was the weirdest thing of floodgates that opened up. Inner family secret that every part of our family was keeping from each other. And because I said something, it just went boom. It was the weirdest stuff. So it's good that we have this community and people like you, because sometimes I have people who think, oh, I'm ADHD or I have anxiety. I'm like, but do you? How much do you? How much do you? I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to diagnose you, but do you?
Right. Yeah. Oh, I was diagnosed just, like I said, I'm 50. So I think I was 46 ish, I think about 4 years ago. And I was diagnosed with adult ADHD. And I just looked at the doctor and I'm like, well, all of the questions they asked to diagnose, were so interesting, because it literally was like my whole life in like a 50 question nutshell. And I'm going, it was crazy. And I went, oh my gosh, am I really ADHD? Or what is this? But I got thinking about it. It's like I tell people, a psychic is not always a medium, but a medium is always a psychic. It's the same thing with ADD, ADHD, and with being gifted. It's like, well, you don't have to have ADHD to be gifted, right? So it's it kind of goes hand in hand a little bit. So I kind of laughed when I was diagnosed, but it kind of made me feel like, okay, maybe that explains a lot. But then I got thinking, I'm like, I don't even think I needed that diagnosis. I just know that this is just who I am, So, it's like, even when I work with children and I work with parents with gifted children, I tell them, don't rush out and have your child, tested for ADHD. I feel like that they are very gifted and they just don't know what to do with it. Their mind is just, they're getting downloads after downloads and they don't know where to put it. And so what do? They act out, right? Or they go introverted and they don't want to talk about it. So, and again, like you, Jen, I'm not a doctor, so I'm telling people, you do what you need to do, but just my intuitive suggestion,
Yeah. The meditation and the calming and the journaling and stuff is so important. As you realize the thoughts you have, that once you write them down, I'm going to go look at my book from when I first started trying to work on my gifts. I bet you I don't remember 85%.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't. You get in a trance, right? When you're channeling. Even doctors have done tests on mediums and shown that their conscious mind kind of goes to sleep, and it's almost like they're sleeping, but yet they're wide awake, and they're sharing messages from whoever they're channeling. So, I think it's just fascinating. It's so neat to kind of see.
Yeah. Didn't they do studies?
I'm the pumpkin.
You're the pumpkin. Hi, pumpkin.
I'm the pumpkin.
Oh.
I'm the pumpkin.
I love that.
Sorry, go ahead.
Brian, that's great. That's sticking. Thanks, Brian. My mom said back in my day it was called a gut feel, and it's been interesting with her. She's going to be on with us for Mother's Day, because I think talking about a family dynamic like this for people to maybe relate to is something that I think they're going to want to hear. So I'm glad she's here, because I keep telling her gut feelings a lot more.
Yeah, good.
I
Well,
don't care how
yeah.
young we are, Mom.
That's right. Well, and it's like I tell people, when I do energy work, Reiki, and mostly women, because unfortunately men just don't do that stuff. It's too woo woo, and so they just don't, they just don't come. But your solar plexus is right where your stomach is, and your solar plexus is the center part of where all your chakras are, and that center focus. And when they say trust your gut, because all of your decision making comes from the solar plexus. So this is why when they say listen to your gut, and then of course listening to that third eye as it opens with your intuition. But yeah, so your mom's right. It's the gut feeling.
She's always had like this good judge of character. I'm like, because it's more. But what a friend of mine always said that, a lot of times you think that you see more women than men generally in mediums or gifts and things like that, because especially with our generations, we have that boys don't cry, right?
Yep.
So they were never raised to be more in touch with their feelings. So that he always says they think it's gas. They don't know what to do with it, right? And again, we're going to go right back to the gut. You didn't think it was effective, but it did.
You're not wrong.
I love it.
You're not wrong.
I love it. Oh, so true.
Women say it's intuition or gut feel. Men think it's gas.
That's right.
Prove me wrong.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, and it's, I try to tell, men that I see that, with energy work, women carry a lot of their, their energy on their heart chakra. And this is why the number one cause of death for women is heart disease. And then breast cancer falls right behind that. It's because women are very empathetic. We're feelers, so we get all that energy on the heart. Well, men are doers. Men just are like, tell me where I got to go, what I got to do. So men carry that energy in their abdomen. This is why men have bellies. And this is why men typically pass from like prostate cancer, colon cancer, stomach cancer, liver. It's just interesting to see how that energy is there. So, and even if it's you want to blame it on gas, then you're just releasing the spirits of your food.
I'm just going to tell my doctor I'm not fat. That's my energy.
I'm very gifted.
That's right. Yep. This is gifted. Oh, Brandon, I love it.
That's what she said.
That's right. You say, my friend Stephanie, the psychic medium, told me that. I'm sure that'll go over well.
I know I'm not putting the hamburger down. Brian, he's a mess. Oh, what did your lovely wife say? That's what I said.
I know my eyes, I can't read the comments. I don't have my glasses. I should have grabbed them. See the joys of getting older. So I see them coming up, but I'm like,
look, they're on my head.
Oh,
I can't.
I should have. Yeah, mine are in the car. Dang it. Oh, well.
We'll read them out for you.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you.
We're on Apple and Spotify anyway. We should be ringing them out. So
I love it. That works.
So tell us where people would have seen you, for those of us who have not met you before. You said you were at some Paracons.
Yeah. So
if you've never seen her before, look down.
Or if she looks familiar, where might you have seen her?
Brandon's a smart ass. Yeah.
She's like 3'2", and her husband's like 12 feet tall. So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
This is why they call me the mini medium. Yeah.
My gosh. Like this is her, and here comes her.
You know what's funny? Whenever we're anywhere, he's a Philadelphia Eagles fan, so he'll be walking around with his Philly hat. And that's the only way people find me. They'll be like, I saw your husband first. And I knew you'd be somewhere around there. Oh my gosh. But
I don't want to say that, but yeah, that's how I saw you. Yeah, your
So
husband.
is it
oh
good?
yeah.
We need to get you one of
Yeah.
those poles with the bike flag on it. So when
Yeah. Yep, that's right. So I'm coming. Yep. So true. Oh my gosh. I love it.
or a balloon. I don't
Oh,
know. Balloons are good.
yes,
We'll
that's
just,
right. A red balloon. We'll
yeah.
just, yep.
Well, then they're going to be wondering if the it clown is Pennywise is there. I don't know.
That's right. That's right. I'll
I
be
don't
like,
like clowns. I'm sorry for anyone who's a clown in the audience.
oh,
I'm not scared of certain things, but creepy
yeah.
cargo vans, fake haunted houses, and clowns. That's my list.
Oh my gosh. See, that's funny. My oldest daughter just hates clowns. And I went and did an investigation at the Clown Motel in
Oh.
Tonopah, Nevada. And oh, girl, I'll tell you, I'm not scared of clowns, but it was still creepy walking into that. I mean, it looks like some Deliverance shit. It's so, it was creepy, but it was fun. But when I sent her the pictures, oh, she was like, oh no. She did not like it.
Is that what you're saying? Clowns with banjos?
Yeah. Oh, can you imagine clowns with banjo? There's a movie. There you go. You better patent that.
I
Hurry.
can imagine clowns with banjos because I live in the Appalachians.
Oh, see, that's more fitting for you, Brandon.
Stephen King, if you're watching your next book, It 3.
That's right. Yeah, we just want a little recognition for that one.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
That's right. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I'm crying. So, and answer your question, my first paranormal expo I did was in Vegas, and then things just kind of took off from there. That's where I met Kevin and Susan, who they moved to Gettysburg. And then they reached out to me, and now they work, directly with all of the peeps with the bash. So then he messaged me and said, "You've got to come and do the bash one time. You would love it." And so I did, and I went there, and I think I've been there 3 years now in a row, and just love it. Love the bash. And then while I was there, I met Chris and John with New Jersey Paraunity, and they came and said, "You've got to come and come visit New Jersey." And I wasn't planning on actually being a vendor there, but then they had a reader that wasn't able to be there, so I got a phone call for an interview and interviewed to be a reader, and then they liked what they saw and felt, so they had me come. And so I've done Jersey. I'll be going again this year, so it'll be my 3rd year there. So those places people can find me. I also have, I do a lot of events here in Utah. I'm getting better about traveling outside of Utah now, but also I have a podcast that's with a pretty large, I guess, radio station. I don't even know how you would word it, but it's A1R Psychic Radio. And I've been with them for about 3 years now. And what they do is they have people call in, and they send the call to me, and I do readings. Usually I try to get 2 people in the 30-minute podcast that I have. So I've met lots of people. Now I do readings all over the world because of, the podcast. That's always a challenge, with the time zones, but I love it. I love it. So yeah, that's kind of where you can find me. And then I'll be in New Orleans in a few months. So I can't wait.
And we're excited.
Speaking of New Orleans, why don't you sell some packages right now, Jennifer?
To sell some packages. So New Orleans Paracon.
Yeah.
July 31st through I never do it right. There we go. Right there. July 31st through August 2nd, 2026 at the Astor Crown Plaza in the French Quarter. You can book packages at New Orleans, if I can spell, paracon.com.
And I'll put it somewhere.
We have lots of really cool stuff.
Paracon.com.
Lots of great packages. Most of them include your hotel room. We have a new one called the Living Dead. That is 3 days, 2 nights hotel room for 2 people, 2 classes per person, and a ghost hunt in a cemetery with Mr. Brandon Cooper on Friday night. That's $448 total. $224 a person, $224 per person. It also includes all of our free workshops. You can learn about vampires, voodoo, Native Americans with Brandon Cooper. I can't get all the way there.
Also, like, you can click, you can take a picture of that and it'll go straight to the website. Yeah.
And we've got other packages. You can add on ghost hunts. We have ghost hunts by a bus into a cemetery. We have ghost hunts in the French Quarter at what we call the Voodoo House. And sorry, my bad typing when I'll type that again. At a local hotel that, in our opinion, is per square foot the most haunted place in the city. Prove me wrong. And you can add on a weekend with Patty Negri, Sam Beltrusis, and Father Sebastian, where you get all of Patty's paid classes, dinner at the Vampire Apothecary, multi-course dinner, an intuitive ghost hunt, gallery reading with Sam and Patty on Saturday. And then Sunday, you get to go to a vampire speakeasy, meet and greet with Patty and Father Sebastian. It is limited to 10 people. We have sold, Brandon, how many? Because you're lovely. We have sold how many? We only have how many left? 5.
We got this many left.
Yes, half
That's
of them
awesome.
are gone. Brandon's lovely wife, if you want to get to know his better half, will also be there. Because who isn't a Patty Negri fan? I mean, seriously.
I know, I'm a Patty Negri fan.
I had to go ahead.
And if you haven't met
I bought the ticket
Sam, and if you haven't met Sam Beltrusis, you're going to love him. He is that just beautiful energy. And if you haven't met Father Sebastian, because he has never been to a Paracon before, he is a practicing vampire, and he is going to dispel all the crap that Hollywood puts out about vampires. Because I promise you, when you meet him, you are going to feel the most beautiful teddy bear energy and want to hug him times. You just will.
I love that. Oh, I'm excited. Can we fast forward?
Yeah, I know, right? So
I'm so ready.
We want people to be able to meet people like
take
you.
A nap first?
Patty, you should. And get your pictures and do your celebrity stuff. But we want to learn something. Come take a class, come take a workshop. Learn. If you are in this business and you are not learning, you're not progressing, you're not going to get better. Like any job, anything, any hobby you do, you got to learn. You got to learn.
I love that.
In our community, we got to put our egos aside because we've got a lot in our industry, and we have to learn from each other. We learn on our ghost hunts nightly through the Paranormal Society. We learn from people who have never done a ghost hunt before.
Oh, that's
because
awesome.
They have this fresh perspective and idea of, hey, you should try this. We're like, wow, I never thought of that. Always be learning, folks.
I love it.
You can see our guest, Mini Medium. She is going to be there. So folks, do not miss out. We'll have weekend and day passes available online, but do not miss out. And let me type the website. Wait, let me put my glasses on this time.
Put your spectacles on, woman.
That's right. My mom used to say, I got to put my eyeballs on. Hang on. I love it. And I want to kind of add to that really quick that I think one thing I love about the New Orleans Paracon that when I talked to Chris, your husband, and I talked to him for over an hour and just loved, I loved it though. I mean, we BS'd about things, and I just felt like he was so genuine and was so excited about the fact that there's going to be this, Paracon that's going to be about giving lessons to people. It's not about, I'm going to go take a picture with the celebrity. It's about, actually meeting people and learning about the paranormal, which is why I got into this even myself, So, I mean, I always say paranormal investigations is kind of the icing on top of what I do because I love doing it. But you've got to go deep into the ingredients of everything and teach people, because if not, you're going to have people end up getting attachments. People are going to have a bad experience and they're never going to want to know and do it again. And that's because there's people out there who are just out there, like you said, unfortunately, for the wrong reasons, in my opinion, anyway. So I just thank you guys for doing this for the right reason.
Part of it. We have to find ethical ways and proper ways to teach people, because popular outlets out there right now are the worst places to learn. And I'm not going to name anything or anyone.
Oh, sure. No. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest, I'm putting myself up and Chris putting ourselves up at the beginning of someone else's class. It's going to teach about angels and demons. And we're going to tell you how we went gung-ho into an investigation and we were fine, and how real could this crap be, and blah, blah, blah. And we found out very quickly how real it could be. And I didn't do another private investigation for 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. I love that. I love that you are being vulnerable and sharing that, you guys were wanting to jump into it because it's exciting. But
I have a laundry list.
Oh, girl, I do too. I could tell you some stupid shit I've done before and learned my lesson very quickly.
But that's part of it. So where's favorite? I don't know if I want to say favorite or most interesting or most memorable place you did an investigation.
Oh, wow.
Pick one of them.
Wait, yeah, I know that's hard, right? That's like saying, what's your favorite movie, right? Or your favorite song. I can honestly say the one favorite place I mean, there's been a couple, there's a few here in Utah, but I love the East Coast. There's nothing like the history of the East Coast and doing investigations there versus, out in the West Coast, where it's very different out here with, investigations and what, kind of, evidence that you get here. But I think my favorite that I've ever done was when I went so I'm on a paranormal team here in Utah. I go and help them. It's called Life After Life Paranormal. And we do an investigation on, I almost said Christmas. Oh, good Lord. On Halloween, every year. And I think my favorite one was when I was with them. And, like I said, we did the Clown Motel before, but we did here in Utah, the Shiloh Inn. And if you go and you Google the Shiloh Inn in Utah, it's a hotel downtown Salt Lake, and it was under a different name. I want to say like the Holiday Inn at the time. Well, there was an LDS gentleman that was ultimately stealing from the church, and he left and he went and killed himself, I think. I'm not sure exactly how, and his wife and I think he had 7 or 8 children, went to the Shiloh Inn, went to the 20-something floor, and she ultimately started throwing the children over the balcony of the Shiloh, because her husband had left, and she said, we can't be in this world any longer. So, a lot of mental illness. And this was back in the 70s. I don't even know. I was born in 75, and I think it was before I was born, but she unfortunately, threw the children over the balcony, and then she threw herself over. So we went and did an investigation there on Halloween night. And I'll tell you, I have never experienced what we experienced there. We ended up staying in the room that this happened. And I actually have a video of it. I'll have to post it on my Facebook page, or I can send it to you guys if you want to share it. It is the most crazy evidence. But we actually saw, just as we were helping one of the children to cross over, who we felt might have been still, they're earthly bound, I guess you will. So right then there was a bright light flash that ended up coming, and there was no reason for it. So I don't know if this was some kind of validation of the portal, if this was validation of her crossing over, but it was the timing, the evidence I'll tell you, probably the most exciting and also very heart-wrenching kind of, investigation, but also very rewarding at the end, because we felt that peace and we got nothing after that. It was so crazy. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So you said, how many kids did you say you had?
That I have?
Yeah.
I have 3 children. So my oldest daughter, Mandy, is 26. And then my son, Braxton, is 22. And then our youngest, JC, she's 14.
So do any of your children share your gifts? You don't if you don't want to.
Oh, no. I'd love to share. Yeah, our youngest, JC, I say she's my mini me when it comes to being very gifted. My oldest is my mini me. She looks just like me. They all, I feel like, have got, some abilities. My oldest daughter is starting to kind of tap in a little bit. My son, I think it just scares him. He's had some, experiences, but he's not interested. But JC, that little stink is not scared to tell people. She's so gifted. We did an event one time. We were at this lady's house, and she was probably 8, 9 years old. And she just walked up to a lady there that was selling some soaps and some oils. And she goes, "Excuse me." And the lady turned around. She goes, "There's a man standing next to you. Did you lose your uncle or your dad?" She wasn't quite sure. And the lady goes, "Actually, yes." She said, "My uncle passed away 3 months ago." And JC goes, "Oh, he's standing right here with you." And she turned around and came back. I went, and so I didn't know she did this. Yeah, right? I was like, okay. And so the lady that had the booth, she came over to me and she got a reading with me. And she goes, "Do you realize how gifted your daughter is?" And I says, "Oh, yeah, I know she's got the abilities." And she goes, No. She told me the whole story. And I went, she is she is my idol. I mean, I occasionally will walk up to people in public and just ask them and say, "Hey, can I share a message? I'm feeling this or getting this." But I never would have done what she did. I would have been too scared. So she's very, very gifted. And, she's, luckily, I say, I know it made this sound, arrogant, but luckily she has me to help her, because I didn't when I was younger. So she knows how to navigate it.
That's not arrogant. She's very lucky.
Thank you.
A lot of us don't have that. And we kind of
have
to trip through life and hope the internet person isn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
A bunch of money. So
so true.
Very lucky.
Oh, well, thank you.
Other than New Orleans Paracon, what else do you have coming up?
So I am excited to share that I was in Vegas for my husband's birthday. His birthday is the end of March. While I was in Vegas, I got a phone call from, and I can't share the name of the reality show, but I got a phone call from a reality show and asked if I'd be interested in filming an episode. So I just got done filming an episode on a reality show, and I'm excited. I cannot wait when it comes out, and it'll be about September when the new episode or when the new season comes out, and I'll be able to share everything about it. I cannot wait. So it was fun. It was, I told my husband, I'm like, I don't care if we lost money in Vegas. I just won the jackpot. This was so cool. It was just,
you what?
What's that? What's that, Brendan?
Get the exclusive on that?
Do you mean like the down low, like the stuff behind the scenes? Or are you wanting to know exactly who this is with?
like when it's time to announce, will you come on our show and let us
know? Yes.
Show you come on to announce?
Oh my gosh, yes, you got it. I am honored.
And then yes, whatever behind the scenes you can tell us.
Oh, I cannot wait. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fun. It was was fun. And I just know once that airs that it's just a blessing to be invited to do it. But it's what I needed to get me out there more, because that is my purpose, is to share my gifts with as many people and to help people. I'm not in it for the money. My readings are only $133 for an hour reading. And I've been practicing 28 years. So I tell people I'm not here to charge you $300, $400, which is fine if, people charge that. But I just want everybody to have that opportunity, to have a reading. And this opportunity with this reality show is going to help me to be able to get out there more, so it'll be good.
That's less expensive than our mediumship here in the French Quarter.
Yeah.
Just putting this in perspective, if you are touring in New Orleans, you will pay more than that for an hour mediumship.
Yeah, it is. And I have people tell me all the time, Steph, you need to charge more, but I just slowly raise my prices every year. And it's just because I know, even with the times right now, money's tight for people. The economy is so crazy. So it's, it's maybe eventually I'll get to the status of where, maybe I can charge more, but my purpose isn't for that. It's to want to just share and help as many people as I can.
Yeah. So if someone wants a reading from you, where can they go?
They can go to my website. It's mini, and then the little hyphen, but a mini-medium.com. So mini-medium.com. And everything is on my website. You can book directly from there. All my social media platforms are on there. You just click on it, takes you right there. All of my event information, all of the
thanks, Mom. Mom said she loved listening to you. Sorry.
Oh, good. Oh, thanks, Mom. No, that's good. Anything. So everything's on the website, and my readings can be done in person or virtual. And virtual is always as good. Some people kind of worry, but I just say the only thing you miss out on is the feeling. It's the energy in the room, but the connections are just as good.
Oh, we've got someone doing a reading on the 18th. I spelled your website right, so you're welcome. Type yours, so your links.
Thank you, Miss. Yeah. Yay! Yeah. I love it.
That's
.com.
That's the new .com. I just invented something new. So look it up.
I love it.
We have a new Stephen King book and movie idea and a new internet dot.
I love it.
We are.
Yeah, you all heard it here.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Brendan, how's your internet going?
Sucky.
Sucky. I'm sorry.
So sucky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I know. It's so hard.
If how much time do we have left? Because we
10
like
minutes.
to play. We like to play a game if you're game.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I'm down.
So way to get, and no, there's no eyebrows tonight, Brandon. It's a little, I know. I need to find the counterpart to that card. It's a little bit of a would you rather. Was that a Green Bay Packer mug? Who had the mug?
Oh, it's me. It sure is. Yeah. Go Pack, go.
My mom, that's where yes. So we love you even more already.
Oh my God. I'm a huge Packers fan. I lived in Utah. We have no NFL team. So, and most Utah people like Dallas or the Broncos or what else? 49ers, that I go for those teams. But I have been a Packers fan since I was like knee high to a grasshopper is what my dad would say.
Who is the quarterback?
Aren't you still knee high to a grasshopper?
I knew that was going to come up.
I was waiting.
No, I'm like waist high now.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Well, go Pack. See, when I'm watching
Yes.
my games, I'll be thinking of you too. So we play a little game called Would You Rather.
Okay.
And so I took it easy on you.
Oh, good.
But I didn't, but I did. All right.
I
Would
love
you
it.
rather be sticky all the time and not know why, or no more bathing?
Oh, wow.
They both
What-
sound like my Marine Corps career.
I bet.
So,
I would have to say this. I would have to say the sticky part. I think just because I just can't go without my baths. I need my baths. I need my Epsom salt bath.
I hear you, sister. Well, at least if you're sticky, you know what it isn't.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. Yeah.
I just thought that one was good because you're a mom.
I love it. Yeah.
Mom, yes. Kids, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And
Yeah.
husbands who are always children, all those things. All right. Would you rather have the entire world's water supply come from a spigot out of your forehead, or let each of your friends choose a tattoo and where on you have to get it?
Which one would I? Oh, the tattoo one in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yep. 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 I would not want to have the water supply coming out of my forehead. I have enough people like around me. I don't need any more, living and dead. But, I have tattoos already, but it would be interesting to see what people would pick. And I mean, I probably would be not so happy, I'm sure, with some, but yeah, definitely that one would be.
So who is there someone, you don't have to name them. Is there someone you would be most okay with, and you don't have to say who it is, and least okay with?
Oh, to do a tattoo?
To say, you have to get this, and this is where you got to put it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think, oh gosh.
You don't have to call them out if you don't want to.
Oh, I'm going to. I would say the least would probably be my granddaughter, who is 3. Just because I know, I mean, that's hard. I would say it'd be really cute, but but I think the most I would be open to probably would be my husband, because he knows me probably the most and he would know what exactly to do. So,
yeah, you're so brave.
I thought it'd be the other way around.
I do too, because my husband would be the last person I would pick to pick.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I could see him being comical and wanting to do something goofy and, embarrassing, but he would probably know more. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Last one. Would you rather have to go through a TSA line before you can get into any bathroom, or every time you go out, you have to be on a leash?
The vision I just had.
Well, welcome to the dark side of our sense of humor.
I love this. I love you guys. This is great. So a TSA line to go to the bathroom, right? Oh, yeah. Like that kind. Okay. Or
when you go out, you got to be on a leash.
Or you go out. Oh yeah. Or you got to be on a leash. Oh gosh. Right. Yeah. No kidding. Huh? Right. I'm a Gemini and I like my freedom. So I would go through the TSA line to the bathroom. I don't want anyone holding on me and controlling me.
I think I would say either way, I'm peeing on the floor.
Yeah, that's right. Just let it go.
Like I have TSA pre-check.
Yeah. Yeah, right. That's too funny. Those are good. That's hilarious.
All right.
30 seconds.
Well, so I know there was one thing that Brandon and I forgot to touch on tonight that's